Yes. Arenas,
Here.
Davis,
Here.
Camus,
Here.
Jones,
Here.
Picardo.
Present. Okay, and as was mentioned before, we're consistent with the California Governor's executive order. This council will not be, this committee won't be physically open to the public. The city council will be teleconferencing from remote locations, and we are as we speak. Now, we'll start with a review of the final agenda for April 7th. And I'd ask if there are any changes to the printed agenda, or I guess online agenda for all of us viewing this. On pages 6 and, I'm sorry, pages 5 and 6. Any changes to pages 7 and 8? Pages 9 and 10. Pages 11 and 12. Pages 13 and 14. Pages 15 and 16. Pages 17 and 18. And page 19 and 20. I want to thank Ed and the rest of the city attorney's team for all the quick turnaround work on several of these items that we see here, everything from the eviction moratorium to the measure we just considered a few minutes ago. There's been a lot of work at the city attorney's office, and we appreciate that. All right, is there a motion?
Motion to approve the agenda for April 7th with,
We have an ad sheet.
yes, I was gonna, with a sunshine waiver for an ad sheet for a couple of items.
Okay.
Second.
Those are actions relating to the moratorium on evictions, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, for small business tenants. All right. There's a motion and second. Tony?
Arenas,
Yes.
Davis,
Aye.
Camus,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Picardo.
Aye. All right, on to the second item, which is a review of the draft agenda for April 14th. Let's start on pages 5 and 6. Are there any changes? Pages 7 and 8. Pages 9 and 10. Pages 11 and 12. Pages 13 and 14. Okay, Mr. Beekman, were you raising your hand on this item? No, okay.
Hello. I raised my
Hello,
hand on
Mr.
the.
Beekman.
Yeah, hi. I had my hand up for the item about talking about the tenant protection things next time. Can I speak on that one, please?
Okay, Beekman.
Thank you. Yeah, to speak about the tenant rights protection, the anti-eviction ordinance. There you go. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's short. It's fairly short. As Council Foley initially tried to state at a council session a few weeks ago, there may not yet be a full subsidy-like measure to fully take care of tenants with the current anti-eviction ordinance in place. But I feel this is a sort of issue the mayor of San Jose can be at his best to try to work out in the coming months with important improvements to find better relief for all sides with the existing anti-eviction ordinance. As I said at that time, I feel and I hope the mayor can work out something nice and incredibly decent for the future of this issue. Thank you.
Thank you. If anyone would like to change their vote on the prior item, please indicate so now. In light of the public comment. All right, thank you, Mr. Beekman. Now on this item, this relates to item B. Is there a motion? Councilmember Arenas made a motion, although oh, was it Davis? I'm sorry, the audio was not very good. That was Councilmember Davis?
Yes.
Okay.
Second.
There's a second from Vice Mayor. Any comments? Tony?
Arenas,
Yes.
Davis, Camus,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Licardo.
Aye. Stats the
Davis?
record reflect.
Okay, got her.
Yeah, that was an aye. For the record, I think
Yes.
Councilmember Davis does have an audio issue. Okay, on to the public record. Item E.
Motion to note and file?
Second.
All right, Tony?
Arenas,
Yes.
Davis, Camus,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Licardo.
Aye. All right, then we're on to the rules, the consent calendar for,
One more person needs to speak on the public record.
Mr. Brinkman, I'm feeling that it's not indicating you wanted to raise your hand. Was that on this last item?
He was, okay, he should be able to speak now.
All right, Mr. Brinkman? Hello, Mr. Brinkman? I think you haven't unmuted yourself.
He's not doing anything.
Okay,
Am
Mr.
I
Brinkman,
unmuted? Am I unmuted now?
yes.
Yes.
Hello? Great. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm a little panicked to try to fit in comfortably here as it goes. So thank you. I hope you're doing well at this time. To begin, a thank you to accountability and that some much planned new surveillance features currently being placed within San Jose streetlights at this time is currently being openly described at the public record for the past few weeks. It seems there's some maintenance and upgrades to Wi-Fi cell antenna at this time of emergency that may be reasonable. But if you can clear up for myself what to expect of the Wi-Fi cell antenna permit process for the next few months. I hope we are an end of hyped up immediate needs for a plethora of additional new Wi-Fi permits and for city government to not take advantage of everyday people and shelter-in-place orders, knowing that there will be a lack of public oversight at this time. I feel the decent thing at this time would be for city government to place a 6-week moratorium on new non-emergency Wi-Fi cell antenna permits until after shelter-in-place is over with, hopefully by mid-May. I feel at this time to understand, comprehend, and better plan what we are going through this spring seems more recommended and respectable. A reminder that the guidelines of peace and better reasoning and accountability practices can allow everyday people in local government to more openly work together this summer and in the future. That the ideas of these ideas can help with the streamlining that shouldn't be considered as literal, but more as a simple reference point. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I believe there was a motion, so we'll go on with the roll call vote.
You already voted on public record.
Oh, forgive me, I'm sorry, we did. Thank you very much. Okay, we're on to item 2, which is the census resolution from council members Jimenez and Perales.
Motion to approve?
Second.
This is Ed. Can I ask a question? Are they asking that this be placed on one of the council agendas? Because I'm assuming they want the council to adopt a resolution.
I assume so too.
So are they asking it to go on the 7th? Are they asking it to go on the 14th?
I'm not sure it matters. I think it just needs to go in front of the council, right?
Yeah.
It's just a question. We just have to
Whatever.
draft it for whatever.
How about we say the 14th, since you got a lot on your plate for it?
That
Yeah.
would help. but
Agreed.
We'll do whatever you want.
Agreed. Let's put it on the 14th. All right. So there is a motion and there's no one from the public like to speak. So Tony,
Arenas,
Yes.
Davis, Camus,
Yes. Yes,
No.
yes, sorry.
that's okay, Jones,
Aye.
Ricardo.
aye. Okay, we're now finally into, I believe, open forum. Is there anyone from the public who'd like to speak? Mr. Beekman. We're not hearing you, Mr. Beekman.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, I wanted to speak on item G2 as well. Can I speak on G2 and then make a public forum speech as well?
No, sir, just on public forum.
Man, you guys robbed me of speaking a nice thing on G2.
I know we often rob ourselves of complimentary statements, but we're just on public forum, that's all.
Understand complimentary statements. Understood. Okay, I gotta find my speech here. Open forum. Okay. To conclude, a thank you to all the people who worked. Well, no, that's not quite what. Okay, open forum. Okay, this is a few tough words. Here's from compliments to tough words. Most people like the accountability ideas. Like most the accountability ideas that I am a part of. Like most people, usually arc towards something good in this life. These are ideas that are here to stay. National governments using mass genocide as social planning is not. Its scholarly thinking and excuses should start to be considered of past generations and previous eras. A list of things I wanted to mention at this time. I've mentioned Council Hall Foley's thinking. As with your recent good work, the city budget and the tenant protections, I hope you can learn a good language how to add emergency terms to council meetings without canceling the Brown Act or the San Jose Sunshine Ordinance. The Sunshine Ordinance and Brown Act should be highlighted, celebrated, and fought for in the nature of this sort of emergency instead of being suspended. Thank you. You know, I've expressed my worries. I've expressed to you my incredible feelings about what the peace and accountability and good democratic practices that the guideline accountability process I'm a part of is about. And I hope that can help yourselves this summer address, you know, really painful issues and how to better relate to the community who's going to have an awful lot of questions of our federal government. And I know you have a tough job as a local government at this time. Good luck to you in how to make a good bridge. And I hope we'll all be working on creating a good bridge process. And you know my accountability work can really help with that. So thank you.
Great, thank you all. All right, the meeting's adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Aye.